Hi, Jawad Khan. Welcome. Thank you, Jawad, for coming. How are you doing? Hi, Jawad. Thanks for coming. Hello, Sima and Siva. Welcome. Jawad said Kasiho. I don't understand what that means. What's that mean? Jawad, I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Please double tap to like. You're live again. Yes, Steven. Yes. I come back. That one, I mistakenly ended it. I mistakenly ended the first one, so I have to come back. I am back in my bus. Okay, you have gone home. I hope you had an amazing time there. I am back in my bus. Still been laughing. How? How? What? I don't understand. How? What? Why are you saying how? Jawad, hi. Hi, hi. Jawad, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hello, the board files. Thank you so much for coming. How are you doing? It was good to get out how you ended there listening. Okay, I was actually trying to open another video while it was playing. I was trying to open another app. So my hand mistakenly trying to bring my screen down so that I can see the other distance. My hand mistakenly placed there, and I don't know what I was thinking. I press end when I am not even ready. I have to start again. So how was the outing, Stephen? Thank you, thank you. 5 people watching me. Thank you so much. I did similar yesterday. I tried to switch accounts while watching someone and lost them completely. It happens. It happens. And it's not the first time it is happening to me. It has happened several times. So so you have already left Andrew's apartment. That means your house is not even anywhere far from his house, because just few minutes ago you were talking from his house, and now you're already in your house. That means you guys are quite close, quite close. My car battery died on me yesterday, just when I was supposed to go to job center, and the door. Oh, so sorry. So what did you do? Have you charged the battery? Mope, Mope, welcome. How are you doing? So, Steven, have you charged the battery? Yes, we are close by. I bought another battery. Oh, so when your battery die, you don't go charge it. I bought another battery. I charged this one, but I don't know how long the charge will last. Okay, 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 okay. Anyway, it's good you got another one. It's good you get another one. You got another one. That way, you will not have to experience So it's good you got another one. Okay, Stevie said, so I said, forget being worried. It's when it will. So I said, forget being worried. It's when it will die again. Getting out and being someone else cooking and being with Andrew was good. Okay, let me see. This thing is really disturbing my live stream. Why? When I want to scroll my. Hi, Lucy Warrens. Thank you so much for coming. Yes. So I said, forget being worried. When it will die, when it will die again. Okay, getting out and eating somewhere else, cooking and being with Andrew was good. Yeah, see, it's always good. It's always good to at least go out. You know, sometimes there is a way you will stay indoor. There is a way you stay indoor. You will not even understand your life. You will not understand your life again. You keep thinking from here to there. So by the time you go out, there are things that you'll be seeing that will, take your mind off whatever that is bothering you as at that moment. And now you have to go visit your friend. So it's good, oh, it's good. I like that you did that, though. I like that you did that. Lucy Warrens, thank you again. Thank you again. Thank you so much for coming back. Lucy, thanks so much for your support. You sound alone. Where is husband? My husband is already sleeping. My baby is sleeping as well. I'm just here. I'm just here, oh, Stephen. Yeah, it's not 12 already. It's 11:55. 5 more minutes to 12. So I'm not bothered. That's why I decided to do this long live stream, because I know I won't be going to work tomorrow. I'll just go to church and come back. I was able to cook everything today. I cooked stew and soup, and all of them is in the fridge, so I don't have to cook tomorrow. So it's just for me to go to church and come back. Then I can sleep if I want to sleep. It's for now. I'm here. I don't think Susie has a fridge. Does he? Does she? I don't know. I don't know if she has. I've not been to her house before. I was planning to go to her house before the school resumed, but I couldn't make it. I know one of these days I will go there. I've not been to her house and I've not asked her before, so I don't know. No, no, I haven't been there. But she has come to my house. I'm still planning to go there. I'm still planning to go there. One of these days I will go. It's my work. My work is not allowing me. So, but I know one of these days I will make out time to go and see her. It's really in my mind to do that. It does amaze me how many, how many survive without the conveniences we have here, like fridge and oven. Stevie Bowski. And trust me, if you come here, we don't see it as inconveniences. People still have their way, you know. People still have their way of, coping with all of that. So those things are very, very good to have. Those fridge, but if you don't have it, you don't need to bother yourself. They are still surviving and surviving very, very well. Oh, like surviving very, very well. You know. So, Bredazo, hello to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bredazo. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate your coming. Always. I have a question. Go ahead, Steven. Jawad. Hi. Steven, go ahead with your question. I'm listening. I am watching. Why you think African never advance technologically like other people? That's a good question. Why do I think Africans never advance technologically like other people's? Hmm. How do I start? How do I start? Steven, what do, how, seriously, I think we are trying. We are trying, and it's not like we are where we are, you know. There is always shifts, there is always shifts. So, and I believe that, you know, gradually, gradually we will get there, you know. After all, where we where we were, 10 years back isn't where we are today, a lot of innovations, you know, more industry, people are advancing in a lot of things, you know, we are actually advancing, but the issue here is maybe the kind of class, the class of people you are you are meeting, maybe on YT, you might think nothing is happening, you know. So using Nigeria as an instance now, you know, there are different classes, people belong to different classes, the elite, you know, the poor, and all that. So you have those people, you see that, yeah, they are making use of those advances, those technology, all those things, you know, because to be frank, Africans, there is development, but here is the issue: the government, our government is the major issue, you know. African governments, I think, is the major issue. Had it been we have government that are more keen to to the betterment of people they say they are governing, it wouldn't have been like that. You people, you guys wouldn't have been seeing Africans like that. But uh, people are actually, because of the way things are going, corruption, bribery, and so on. A lot of people are put in abject poverty, and they don't have any choice than to seek for any other means, to survive. Yes, and one thing you should know about Africans, they are determined, they are strong, they can fight for themselves, they can work, they are strong, they can actually work, no matter you know no matter where the government are trying to subject them to, you see them trying to survive even in the midst of nothing, even without having anything. You see them trying to survive. So it's not easy. So maybe the kind of people, maybe you see us, most of us on whitey trying to you know do this to support ourselves and all that. You may feel that it's like these people they are not advancing, but seriously, there is this kind of elite. You will say, you'll be like, wow, like you will even feel that they are they are even living better than most people living abroad. Okay, so The major issue here, like I said before, is our government. If they should actually use this money to build more industry, employ people more, pay people very well for those that are working, and as in create more opportunities for people. You see that honestly, most of these people, all these low earners, will be, take off the streets and all that. So yeah, saving is a lot, but honestly, generally, what am I saying? Generally, people like Africans, they are really advancing with time. They are really they are really develop. There's huge development, and it is ongoing. Believe maybe from now till say in the next 20 years, 20 years is even bit much. In the next um say in the next say 10 years, 15 years, you see that there will be, a lot. Here in Nigeria, we have where they produce car, Enosi Motors, you know they have where they produce they produce cars, produce a lot of things. People like, but the problem is how the government is able to harness all these things so that people you know are pushed to do more. People are pushed to, you know, create, more jobs and all that. I don't know, Steven. Honestly, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, so you say after all, they were the first people. I think the first people were. I know it's a heavy question. I don't mean now, but in the beginning of man's history. I don't know. I don't actually know, but all I know, what I can tell you now is that Africans, they are really, rising. They are really rising. But I think they can do better if our government can do better as well. It seems to me that they have a system that work and we are not greedy for more. So tradition set in and things just stayed same. I don't know, many things. Many things might have been the reason, but trust me. There is this advancement, there is this growth. Is my perception though? Is my perception valid? See, I can't tell. I can't tell. I can't tell. I can't tell. But all I can tell you is that there is a lot of innovations. When it comes to education, we have, in fact, you notice here in Nigeria, most of our doctors are the one that is mostly, you know, being used, outside the country. They are doing very, very well. So, if you look at it, you now see that the doctors, it's not like they can actually practice here and all that, but because the government, maybe they feel the government can pay them well, you know, they're paying nonchalant, so they prepare to school and then go and work at where their work will be recognized and they are being paid for it accordingly. So we have good hospitals, and what happened to those hospitals? You see that most of the time the government are not really doing well to take care of those facilities, those equipments, the dilapidated ones. They are not just refurbishing or replacing them. So a lot of things. All I can say is the government. All I can say is the government, because when it comes to people, people are really eager to do more. You know, you visit the market, you see the market is growing by day. There is this advancement, which I know is that which I think that if government can actually harness this thing very very well, hmm, if they can harness these things very very well, the world will be wild. The world will be wild. But the problem is greediness. The problem is greediness. And I don't know when it's going to end. Yes, your government is holding you back. Steven, that's by the way. Definitely one day God will provide a better person. God will provide a better person for us in this country and in every other African countries. So Steven, with this, do you still want to come to Africa? Do you still want to come to Africa? Because you might come and you might not see you might not see you might not see let's say maybe you didn't come with your car. You might not easily get a car, because things are quite different here. Mm. except you except you prepare yourself very very well, make sure you're coming with big money and all that. So apart from that, you know that you have to at least work and hustle before you get those things. So it is quite different you know from what it is over there. So maybe you might come to Africa and notice you are not able to get car easily, or get oven to cook or fridge. So with these thoughts, with this in your head, will you still want to come? Will you still want to come to Africa? I am bringing my car. It's better you bring your car. It's better you bring your car. No, no, really. That would be too expensive. I might not need. You will need it though. You will need it because, let's say for an oven now, you need to be baking some of the stuffs you're eating, because you need it, because that's your food. Yeah. So You might need it. You also need a fridge, so you actually need really, like, really need them. You need them. Maybe I will just buy a tuk-tuk. Oh my goodness. I know you are joking. Where will the tuk-tuk carry you to? Where will that one carry you to? Those are so cool. I love them. Yeah, they are here. They are here, but they are basically used for for taxi, basically for transportation. Yeah, people don't buy it to you. People don't buy it, you know, like a normal personal car. No way. You buy it for business. To be carrying people. You see this tuk-tuk very well in India. It's very well. It's everywhere in India. It is here also. It is here. But you can't use it as a personal car. But it's just me. I put my grocery in and I am satisfied. Put my grocery in and I am satisfied. You put your grocery where? You need to put it inside the fridge now. So where do you say you're putting it and you're satisfied? Hello, no ego. Hi, no ego. Long time. Long time on my live stream, no ego. It's been a long time, my dear friend. How are you doing? It feels good to have you again. Thank you so much. Sylvie said, why I need a stupid car that will only break down. Tuk-tuk also break down. All of them breaks down. Tuk-tuk will even break down more because that one is not strong. Tuk-tuk is not just strong. So no ego. How are you? How have you been? How has it been? How has it been with you? I hope you're doing good. How is family? How is everything? It's been a long while. It's been a while. It's been a while. Thank you so much for coming. The tuk-tuk is easier to work on, I think. I don't think so. You know why? Because I see most times where as a, at the mechanic, most of them are, if you go there, you see many of them packed there, you know, waiting waiting for repair. See many of them packed there. So if it is easier to repair, those people driving it would have been doing it themselves. But because they can't do it, you see, you go to any mechanic park, it is all over, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I don't know though. Maybe you'll be able to repair your own if you have experience on mechanical work. So you'll be able to repair your own. So if that is the case, then you can go for the tuk. And go for the tuk. But I trust me, you will not enjoy it here. You will not enjoy it here. I can work on it myself. Okay, oh. Okay, oh. Before these stupid, more modern cars, I used to walk and fix my car myself. Oh, nice, nice. So if you have idea, you should also be working on this one. Yeah, are they not the same thing? I think they are the same thing. If you have idea on those type of cars before, you should be able to you should be able to work on this one. So it's okay. I will bring my tools. Better bring them all. Better bring everything you need. You need to bring all the things you need. But that will be a lot of loads. That will be a lot of loads. But it's good to bring all you need because by the time you come here without them, you see many reasons. You see many reasons. No. So it's good you bring your tools. No clothes and stuff. I will buy regular life stuff there. Okay? Okay, because if you want to bring everything, load will be too much for you. Load will be too much for you. So you just, if you're coming, you just have to bring the necessary item you need that you might not easily get them here. You might not easily get them here. So for any other one, you can easily get them. But Stephen, let me even ask you. Let me ask you, when are you coming? This year, in next 2 years? When are you planning to come? Yeah, shipping will be too very expensive, bro. To be very, very expensive. Except there is a way they do it now. Because there's this my friend that, you know, but even at that, it's still expensive, you know. So you get other people, maybe someone that have already that want to ship. They work on together. And split the money. Split the money and the load. I don't know. There's a way they do it. You should know then. You should know now. But I know it is still expensive. It will still be expensive. And most times most of these things they ship. Not all of them easily get to the destination. Most of them, sometimes they will tell you long story that this happened, the other one happened, and that is it. Your goods will disappear. I will show you all the stuff in my storage unit. Oh wow. Wow. So those things are still packed there. And you still carefully kept them there. Okay, I would love to see. Oh, I would love to see it. I did love to see them. Sorry. Excuse me. It's maybe my biggest fear of coming there. It's maybe my biggest fear of coming there. Sorry, what is your biggest fear? Remind me again. What is your biggest fear? Readable. Okay. I feel I must bring my library and thoughts. Yeah, shipping will be too expensive. I feel I must bring my library and toys. I'll show you this stuff in my storage rooms. Maybe my biggest fear of coming there. Want to bring everything. That means your load will be too much. Sorry, let me get some water. Yeah, I'm back. My major comment disappeared. I hate when Whitey drops my comment. Why? Why did they drop it? Why did they drop it? Maybe you use that thing normally happens when you use maybe there is a word you use there Whitey doesn't accept. It has happened to me before. I went to someone's live stream and then I keep repeating that comment, that particular comment. It wasn't appearing. Why to keep dropping it? But when I write any other one, the person will see it. Then by the time I drop that same comment again, it will not show. So that's when I noticed that perhaps there is something I can't even remember what I said again on that live stream. It's like I said, I will watch. There's something I don't know. There's particular word I use there that I feel might be the reason they were dropping the comments. So maybe you can put it in another way. Put that same comment in another way and see if it will drop. It wrote a long comment. Okay, you can shorten it. You can shorten it and put it in, maybe put it in another way so that we see if it will drop. I basically said I will be furious if my belongings disappear during shift. Honestly, there is nothing as bad as that. Some people have developed heart attack as a result of that. Honestly speaking, it's so bad. It's so bad, and it used to happen. Hello, Annie. Annie, you're welcome. How are you doing, sis? Thank you so much for stopping in. So, Stephen, it can be so annoying, for one to spend the money, with your luggage, the amount you paid for the shipping and all that, and your goods or your whatever, your loads or luggage didn't get to the destination. So most times you hear a lot of this, that people's goods disappeared, you know, on the ship and all that. So it can be very, very devastating. I've seen a lot of people, you know, they lost their life on hearing that, their goods just went 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 by the drain or got missing on the ship and all that. So it can be very, very, very devastating. I'm not praying for that for anyone, because for anything that will make one to ship an item, that means it's not a small money, it's a big money. Andy, how are you doing? How are the kids? Good to see you. And I no get like I get like Andy, I get like to I get like to my sister, I get lights. I chose to be I chose to lie down on this live stream, so I've been lying down on my position. I'm lying down flat. So it's better I don't show myself. So thank you so much for coming. How is everything? How is your channel going? Those people might not survive. Honestly, some people may, in fact some of them they will just, commit suicide. But that is not good, because nothing on earth, nothing in this life will worth someone's life. You know, nothing, no matter what. So, but it does happen. I am good. I am good. Are you? I'm fine. Thank you, sis. I'm fine. How's Hi, Steven from Annie. Because those things are my life. You see, that is it. That is it. So imagine when, you know, you see that kind of things, that kind of things, and you are told the ship capsized, or some robbers steal everything on the ship, one story or the other. And if in fact this country itself, oh my goodness, sometimes the people, the so-called customs, those ones in charge of goods and all that, by the time they see that goods, they will seize it. You might not be able to, recover those goods again from them. They will see, no, corruption is too much, and it's everywhere. It is everywhere. Hmm. Annie, hi, hi. Steven, I just finished preparing meat pie. This lady, this lady. I just finished preparing meat pie filling. I will use to make meat pie for someone today. So I said, let me check in before going to sleep. Okay, my darling. Okay, it's fine. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Did you do the video of the meat pie? Did you do the video? Okay, my sister, lying down is very important though. I am even tired and I want to sleep. Okay, Nigeria was so. I'm telling you, swear, I may not come in. I may not come in that case. Stephen, forget. Don't let that not bother you. All you just have to be praying for is, for your own case to be different, a lot of things happen even in the midst of all these things happen that is happening. You see a lot of people, shipping their goods, you know in fact, almost on a daily basis, shipping their goods twice in a week, 3 times a week, you know several times in a month, and they have not heard any story of goods disappeared and this that. Okay, so in as much as those things happen, it doesn't happen to anybody. Sometimes it's coincidentally, it just happen. So that it doesn't it but that it does happen doesn't mean it will happen to you. It will not happen to you, so don't be afraid. I know do i know do video, that is even doing me, that is even doing fast to go sleep. I no get strength to carry tripod around. And do you know, at the time, one day I asked myself, when is this thing going to end? Like, posting videos on YT. I don't know how they did this. At least at some point they should allow people to rest, especially maybe when your channel has gotten to, say, you know 5 years, 10 years, you know they should not be too bothered about channel, or making it that it's only when you post that you will get you will make money from your videos. There should be a time that they expect the person to rest. Then the videos you have already made will be working for you. This YT content creation is not easy. Oh, it is not easy. Imagine me now, by the time I drop one video, I'm already thinking of the next video coming. By the time I drop that, I am thinking of another video. And it's not like it's the only thing that is bothering me. I have every other thing. I have my students, I have my school, I have so many things, my family, and all that. And I will still be creating content. The worst part is that you will do all those videos and you will not be seeing any views. Mm. It is not easy here. Oh. It is not easy. But the one thing is, when you are doing it with your when you are doing it maybe for fun, for passion and all that, someone like me, I will always want to, drop content, and all that. But at the time, it can be so overwhelming, especially when you have all those challenge, at the side, facing you at the same time. It can be really overwhelming. So fight is a lot. I I already lost my home. I don't need that happening. It will not, Steven. It will not. Don't bother. Don't worry. Okay? It will not. Nothing of sorts will happen to you again. Okay? I would love to make a meat pie. Okay? Steven, that's nice. Oh. One from yourself, Steven. Yes, of course, it should be for himself. Don't mind waiting. No, no easy. Oh. Easy. So even if your channel, you are 20 years you're on YT, you will still be creating videos for those 20 years. If not, your channel will just be adamant. They didn't do this thing in a way that, other videos maybe, whether it is like that, and I don't know. But I think that they would have, you know do it in a way that once in a while other videos one has made will start picking and start making money for the person. Or for where I will make one of I will make one if I didn't have to share the kitchen here. Steven, of course, you have to do it when maybe when every other person must have gone. You know, you can be in your you can do every other thing in your room. So when it's time, you can just go to the kitchen and put it in the oven, and that's it. Except you have to mess your room up. So in absence of that, you can actually wait for when every other person has gone out and you're ready. You can do your thing, miss your whatever and do your meat pie. I no come to kill myself for whitey honestly. And you know be small thing oh. Hey, you know easy oh. You know easy. You know easy. Had it been that, you know, when one make a video, you be getting like 5K views, 10K views, 20K views, 30K, 40, 50, and so on. Yeah, you will know that, yes, you'll be gingered, something is coming, and all that. But this one that, oh my goodness, you make one video, by the time you check, you are getting only cents, not even a dollar. Cents. I am posting as I can now, honestly, that is what I am working on. If you notice, I've even reduced my live streams. I've reduced it, unlike before when I do it almost on a daily basis. But here now I have to take some time off so I can work on other things and then on my videos as well. Yeah, I really experienced burnout for this whitey, so I don't want to live. I don't want to have that again. Sis, it's not only you. I've had that several times. I have that several times. In fact, my own was even the worst. That most of my friends here doesn't even know. Though some people know, but I knew one or two persons here know, but it was terrible. It was terrible, but in fact, that was even part of the reason I decided not to be going live again like I usually do. Yeah, and if I watch the live stream and it is still not giving me what I want, I might have to scrape it entirely. But with time, live stream also. When I think of not going for that long time, you still have some friends that you will want to come and gist with and all that. Like I am gisting with Steven Mahoski now. So it's one of those things. I am telling you, sis, you are even trying. How am I trying? Sis, how am I trying? You mean the meat pie, Steven? Chase, and KOG. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Chase and O and KOG. I hope I pronounced your name well. I'm trying. Thank you so much for coming. How are you doing, my friend? You are my favorite YouTuber. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Where are you joining us from? Steven said, Annie, know how you decided to do YT. Less stress. So thank you everyone. Thank you. Please double tap to like. Thank you, Chase. Chai, Chas, Chas, and okay, is it Chas? Chas and K, Chas and Carl, Chas and Carl OG. Okay, I think I pronounce it well. So thank you so much for coming. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I don't know why these kids. I don't know. They know they are not supposed to be here. They will just be moving around, you know. Imagine if it's the content that are you doing some wrong thing that might not even be good for the child. And that's how they learn bad things. That's how they learn bad things. Not good. That's why it is important for parents of nowadays. They have a lot of work to do because these kids are becoming super smart for their age. Nothing more, Steven. I edit and post when I have the time. So, Annie, how do you now meet your threshold? How do you now meet your threshold? Please tell me, or I need to know. I never reach you. You mean for this month or never? I hope Annie didn't fall in her meat pie. Annie is still here. She's still here. So Annie, you mean for this month or you never? I have not cash out for once. So are you for real? Annie, when were you monetized? Are you for real? I think you monetized for some months. Like when were you monetized again? It's up to 3 months you monetized. I didn't know, Steven. Don't mind Steven. Threshold, smashhold, blah. Why it make that too hard? They make it too hard, Steven. You're right though. You're right. In fact, if you notice now, Annie, I don't know if you have noticed also. If you notice the money one make for 1K subscribe views, like that RPM, the money is so poor these days, eh? In a To the extent that just try and ask someone. Maybe you have a friend that has a video of about, say, 5K views, 4K views, as in with that amount, that at least to for us is still a reasonable views, you know 1K, 2K, 3, they are a reasonable views. Just try and ask any of them what they made per that video, that RPM. The thing is really like the thing is really going down. Sometimes on my own, by the time I have a video, If I check, it might be maybe for instance, so it might be $1 per view, per $1 per 1K view. By the time I go back, maybe the next day, or for maybe an hour, or maybe for some hours, by the time you go back again, you see that the thing has dropped from that one. I'm giving an instance of, from that $1 to say 30 cents or 70 cents, you know. So I don't know what is happening there. The thing keep fluctuating, you know. The king keep fluctuating. For instance, this one happened to me. I have this video that I made. By the time I checked, the video was supposed to give me $5 per 1K views. Sorry, $5 $5 per 1K views. Do you know that the next day I checked, by the time I checked, the video was, the RPM now dropped from that $5 to $2 per 1K views. I don't know if you have been noticing that, or is it just me? I don't know. They're really making these things difficult. And then short is even the worst. Short, the way they have reduced that short, you see someone having about say 3K views per short. By the time you ask the person will be telling you it's only 2 cents he got. The person will just be telling you that it's just 2 cents for 2 or 3,000 K views. The short one is even worse. So my friend was even telling me that she noticed that, they really reduced it. That it wasn't like that before. It's well. YT is really making these things difficult these days. My special, I beg, leave YT. They are looking for who to give. They can never give me BPO. No, I passed that level. I can only say what is happening, but it is not penetrating. No, it hasn't gotten to the point that this YT will give me BP. For where? For what now? For what? At least I still have small this thing, in as much as that one is still that one is still so like annoying, my pay, but at least it is something. Yeah, at that rate you will make some decent money in 350. Still be no. Okay, Annie is laughing. I know they check those things. I dey check oh. Annie still be laughing. Stephen, are you a YouTuber? Stephen care. For what he is saying, you know that he is not. From what Stephen is saying, you know that Stephen is not. Stephen is not a YouTuber. Stephen is just doing a proco for YT. Stephen is not just having fun, having cruise master. That's what Stephen Mowski is. At all, is something than us that is not working at all. I mean, forget that one. No, if you are not working, your hobby is up and doing. Your hobby is up and doing. You don't need to work now. You don't need to work. Your hobby is up and doing. If my husband were to be doing that, good job and all that, I wouldn't be bothering myself at all. I won't be bothering myself. I will just stay at home and be doing my YT. And I quit before I began. I will be like you and do content for fun. Stephen will continue saying I will do content, and he will never do one. Since I know Stephen, he's been saying this, that he will do content, he will create content. Not even one is forthcoming. Stephen prefers to go and visit people. He prefers to support, and he supports in a good way. I will when I have time and a job. Steve, honestly, oh, I pray you get I pray you get a job. I pray you get a job. I pray you get a job because I know it's what you need. You have been talking about it. You have been talking about it. I know it's what you need, and God will grant it. You know, Obodo Ibo is pay as you go. Pay as you go now. Annie, there is nothing you are telling me. Oh, Annie, there is nothing that you are telling me. No how, no how. You can't even compare it with hair. Hey, thank God you're from Nigeria. Hair. So it will not be like it is strange to you. You know. You know. No how, no how. Hey, no matter the pay as you pay as you go, whatever. It is still far, 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 far more better than here. You will get jobs soon, Stephen. Amen. 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 Oh, he will. It's okay, Annie. It's okay. But I hope you agree with what I said about there and here. So when you are saying Obodo Ibo is paid, but just believe with me that it is still better than here. And I know you. I want you to agree with me on that before you go. Good night, Mama. Thank you. And Annie, I don't want to forget. Happy Mother's Day. It is 2 6. Okay, 6 minutes past 2 here. Okay. Also here. Okay. Here is 7 minutes past 1. Imagine me breaking my butt for YT and making 165 here in the year. Okay. I'm making. See, I don't understand. Yeah, that's true. Hey, that's what I'm talking. No, that's why everybody is just, you know, praying and hoping to jabba. I'm telling you because know how, still better, still better. So then, matter whether YT pays you or did not pay you, We are still living very much okay. It's far better than Nigeria. Far better than Nigeria. I know fufu here. Night night and happy Mother's Day. Yes. Thanks, Mama. Best wishes to you. Thank you, there. Thank you. And thanks so much for joining my live stream today. I really appreciate you. Annie, thank you so much. You're quite really a supportive friend. Once in a while, you still come and show some love and support. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You're always welcome, Mama. Oh yeah, now, my dear. Okay, Annie. Oh yeah, now. Take good care of yourself. Happy Sunday and happy Mother's Day. At least if you get $5 USD in Nigeria, you can get maybe a meal. Here, that money won't buy a pack of napkins. That is the thing. But how to make that $5, Steven? To make that $5 here, hmm, it is difficult. To make that money here is difficult, but it is easier for you there to make. But you know, to make that $5, maybe as small as you feel the money is, to make it is the problem. We will be making the same amount of content at the same time. Steven, you and who will be making the same amount of content. I need to even step up on my content. I don't know. This white here. Hey, white is difficult though. But trust me, it is not bothering me again. Yeah, that's true, Steven. That's true. I agree with you, Steven. But what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is making that amount here is difficult. Making that amount here is difficult. That money, that's $5. So that is the difference. At least if one is is getting paid accordingly or properly, yeah, it will not be a problem. But a situation whereby you are not being paid well, and by the time you calculate it at the end of the month, the money you must have spent on transportation alone, going to that work, as in the money to and fro to that job, might have taken one quarter of your salary. And that's not joke, Steven. That is not joke. But we have the same structure to work with as you. But we have the same structure to work with as you. In terms of structure, I don't think so. I don't really think so. Though I've not been there, I don't know, I don't know how things work. I don't know how things work there. Yeah, here the work is structured in a way that you work, and at the end of the month you get your payment. And sometimes sometimes your salaries are being reduced for one thing or the other. Sometimes salary is delayed. Sometimes, in fact, most times, what you are working, the quality of time you put in the job isn't in any way to compare with what you are getting there. So that makes it different from what I believe is happening there. So I've seen I've seen a lot of people, talk about their job over there. I have a sister, of course, she's there. So at least there you are very, very sure that you are getting what, you know you are getting proportionate to what you are working for over there, and your salary are not being, delayed or chopped chopped halfway. So that is it. I will spend what on gas. I will spend what on gas to do a video at a market. I would spend what on gas to do a video at a market. Stephen, please. I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand what you're asking. And still, I'm getting tired. I need to go and sleep. I need to really go and sleep. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming, for staying with me. My time is the same. I will get paid same as you, and our stuff is much more expensive. My time is the same. I will get paid same as you, and our stuff is much more expensive. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Steven said, yes, you are not thinking clearly. Do you think so? No, I am thinking clearly, very, very clearly, but I need to sleep. I really need to sleep now because my body is requesting for that. I know about. Okay, oh, my body is requesting for that. Let me just. Perhaps that maybe it's because of the way I am lying. I'm lying down. Had it been I've been sitting down, I won't be feeling this sleepy. In a way, you are positioned in a way you are positioned in a way that your body thinks you want to sleep. So that is what is happening here. It's okay. I will be ending the live stream, and I appreciate it so much. I really appreciate you so much for coming, for your support. I don't take it for granted. I'll be seeing you in the next one. And Steven, make sure you take good care of yourself. I am happy that you are doing that already. So continue that. Continue doing that. Continue doing that. I want to always know that you're good. Like whenever I think about you, I want to, you know, believe that you are doing good, doing okay. So when are you going to be seeing your doctor, since you are not able to see him the last day? Was it yesterday you say your battery went flat? Oh my goodness, Steven has done it. Oh my god. Do you know I wasn't looking at my phone, Steven? Serious? I wasn't looking at my phone. I wasn't looking at my phone, honestly. I just turned my phone and I saw this. Thank you so much, Steven. Oh, thank you, Daddy. Thank you. I appreciate this. Are you still here? Go to sleep, honey. Steven, are you still here? Because I've been talking. I didn't know that this happened. May your pockets never run dry, Steven. Honestly. Honestly, because I know you don't have any job doing at the moment. But you still have, little to give us. Thank you. I will reschedule. I fear the bill. Which bill are you fearing? Which bill? But I think you need that job. To always stay at home is not good. Always at home. At least that will help you exercise your mind. Okay, my doctor's bill for this visit. Serious. Serious. So they used to give you bill even before you visit. Is it how it is done? I owe 134 for the last one. Okay, I use not pay anything. Okay, from the last appointment, we are still owing $134. Hmm. I did not pay anything. Okay. So this one is this one is like an accumulated bill. It's an accumulated bill because it's something you're supposed to pay for the on the last visit, because of. So I was thinking the way you said it, I was thinking that they will give you bill even before you visit the hospital. But I understand now. Something has changed here. Oh, wow. Steven, I really understand, honestly. But had it been you are working or you have any other supports, had it been you have like, I know you have, what the government, but I mean, tangible support. As a father, you are, wouldn't be this way. Imagine 4 surgeries on my kidney costing 30,000. I paid 6.50 maybe. Okay. Okay. Okay, and those bills are still there. Hmm. So what if you don't have money? What if you don't have money to pay? Does it mean they won't treat you? What if you don't have money to pay and you have serious case to be attended to? What will now happen? No Medicare paid almost the whole 30,000. No Medicare paid almost the whole 30,000. Hmm. So seriously, Steven, you have. I can't believe this. Four surgeries on your kidney. Hmm. Is it both the both kidney or a particular one that is having this problem? Here they will still treat you. I think it's illegal to refuse. Okay, and that makes your system different from ours. Steven, do you know? Do you know? I hope you remember the day my son had have that bruise on his face, that wound on his face, the day he fell down from my house. Something happened. We quickly rushed him to, because with the way he was bleeding, so we have to rush him to nearby healthcare, at least to help us stop the bleeding and see what they can do, at least let the bleeding stop. Could you imagine? We went to that healthcare, they were going front and they were coming down. we stayed there about, we stayed my husband's hand, because my husband was using the hand and his hanky to cover the area, and the whole place is covered with, blood. I keep crying. So I keep calling these people, please come and attend to us, come and attend to us, this baby is bleeding. They were telling one story. When I now finally met one, that one said that the key to where the stuff they will use to treat my baby is locked. The person is not yet, the person is not yet in the office. I told my husband that we should leave this place, because the more we are staying here, the more this boy is losing blood. Honestly, that's how we left that hospital. And with the way we left, my husband, oh my goodness, I can't, like, that day was terrible. I was scared. So because of the way the thing happened, my husband wasn't even wearing his slippers. I wasn't wearing slippers. I left the house as in like bare leg. Thank God his car you know, was in order. Unlike when my husband would just, you know, park his car, maybe because of one issue or the other. But that day, we were lucky the car was in order. My husband, we took the car to another hospital. We took the boy to the hospital. From there, they started talking all those things. We took him to another hospital. When we now get to that hospital, they were like, we have to deposit some amount of money for card to register the boy in the hospital. Yeah, to register my son in the hospital before any further treatment. We told them to continue to just start, treating him, because of the way the blood was coming out. God saved that boy. God saved my baby. So the way the blood was coming out, we were begging them. I was crying. If you see the way I was looking, oh my goodness. So my husband was telling them that he forgot his wallet, that they should just continue with the treatment while he go home, you know, to get his wallet and pay for all those. Do you know these people refused? They say they will not touch my baby, that they will not touch him, that they will start whatever until we make that payment, that registration, to buy it, to get a card first before touching my baby. That's how these people were looking at me. And my husband have to dash out. My husband dash out of the hospital to go get the wallet, so that at least I can buy the tickets, the card, for any other thing that is needed to return. So that is how one good Samaritan, like the man saw what was happening. He was like, see the blood everywhere. You people should have at least started doing something, so that the bleeding will stop. They weren't even saying anything. That's how the man went and get the card for us, and said that, madam, you know he want to do this, so that by the time my husband come back, or return to the hospital, he will give him back. But he wants this thing to be done. See the way I knelt down in front of this man, say, please, thank you. And that's how they started the cleaning the blood and all that, before my husband now came and paid for every other thing that is needed, before they proceeded with the treatment and all that. Stephen, here, a lot of things is going wrong. A lot of things is going wrong. And it is because our government don't care. Had it been is a government that cares, you know, they will be putting their eyes in most of these hospitals to see what is actually happening, you know, to see what is actually happening. So that is it. So why am I saying this? Just because you say that it's illegal for them to refuse. Here, they don't know what is illegal when it comes to, you know, bringing a patient and not getting the money. God help us. Yes, our system of right and wrong and human value is different, but Trump is threatening to end all these human rights here. But that's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. That's not good. So our hospitals, they need to do more. They need to do more. Like when it comes to, some cases or some situation, you see that this person is, you know though not every hospital, I don't think it's every hospital that can do that, but this particular hospital, and it is because it is the one, close by. If we are to say, okay, we want to leave that hospital that day we went there, going to any other hospital will take us about, say, maybe 30 minutes to get there. Yeah, from where we are living. So that two hospital is the one, that healthcare and that one we went to, think is the one closer to us here. So that's why we so so about Trump, that man, that man. hmm, even here, the people are really talking ill of him. I don't know. Trump is wanting to turn us like you and pocket as much money. He said that's not good now. As he can, people do not realize how corrupt this guy is. Hmm. It's not. Oh, Steve, I'm feeling so sleepy. My eyes are closing. My eyes are closing. I can't see clear again. So I want to end the live stream. So thank you so much for everyone that joined the live stream. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you all. Even when I ended the first one, I am still here with, you guys. Steven Maoski, thank you. So what do you say is your time again, Steven? Are you still here? What do you say is your time? I'm almost getting to, 2 p.m., 2 a.m. here. Sorry. You see what sleep is doing to me. Steven, are you still here? Okay, yes, it's 7. Okay, 7:36 p.m. Okay, still have time there. Please, you still have about 3 4 hours till sleeping time. You still have about 4 hours. What time do you normally go to bed? Sorry, I'm the one that's supposed to go and sleep now. I'm asking so many. I'm asking. I'm asking questions again. But I want to know, what time do you normally sleep? Do you have a particular time you sleep? Do you have a particular time you sleep? All right, yeah, go to sleep. I will. Just answer me and I will end the live stream. Just answer me. I will go to bed. Do you have a particular time? Like say once it is say 11 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 p.m., 1, or you don't have any specific time? What is going to bed? I try for 12, but often I am up to just before dawn at 5. It is Africans. Ah, Steven, seriously, you make me laugh. How is it African style, African sports? You're watching people's whitey. You're whitey now. It's not anybody's fault. You chose to. You chose to. Okay, Steven, thank you so much. Thank you. I enjoyed our chat this night. I really enjoyed it. It's quite cool. It's quite cool. I enjoyed all of it. Very, very cool and gentle chat. It's not the kind of chat that that will give me a headache. Do you know, most of the time after my live stream I experience, you know, headache, because I will talk and laugh, talk and laugh. By the time my live stream is ended, yes, headache will come from nowhere. Because I love to see you guys on YT. Still your fault. It's not our fault. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I always here to see and watch us. We are happy to also see you around. We are happy to see you around, honestly. Honestly. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Alright, Steven. Take good care of yourself. Make sure you eat well. Make sure you drink enough water. Make sure you don't think too much, please. Steven, it's not my fault. It's not our fault. It is not. Because nobody is holding you by the hand and say, okay, click that whitey app, click on it, open it, watch. Nobody is forcing you to do that, but it is because you love to, you chose to. That's why. So I don't think it's anybody's fault. Yeah, go to sleep. No more question or state. All right, TV. All right. See you soon. No. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. See you soon. And I will see you tomorrow. Even if I'm not live, even if I did not go live, I know I will see you in one place or the other. Your thoughts. You're still adamant. You're still saying this. Okay. I accept. Now you are happy. I accept. So thank you so much, Stevie. God bless you so much for me. Thank you for the super chat, honestly. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you for me. Until the next one. I love you. Bye bye. Steven, good night, silly. You silly. You silly. Oji will say, hey you silly. Steven. Hey you Steven silly. Good night. Bye bye.